My bad, y'all. I'm like, why can I see my lizard right now? Yo, I'm trying to do some crap I don't know how to do. If I could just drag it in there and it pop up, she might know some way to do it. But I told her to pop up in like 5. So she should be up here in a second because I'm trying to figure out what's going on in these pictures. Because if what I'm seeing she's about to say, Misunderstood is out here looking real thirsty. Is she lying on this man? If she lying on this, but then that ain't gonna make no sense. If unless Tracy is on it in on this too, because is it Tracy or did she say Kitten? She said Tracy or Kitten. Whoever has the video that she supposedly took while they were doing the nasty, because she keeps saying he won't let me give me permission to release it. He won't give me permission to release it. If you want to tell the truth, give me permission to release it, and I'll release it. So I haven't personally heard the video of them smashing. This is just what she's saying. So have any of you guys heard the video of her and Don doing it? Because if not, I'm wondering where Buddy Lee even got the question to ask, unless Tracy or someone else told him that in it. Kimmy says she's seen or at least heard it. Okay. But see, I don't know, because Kimmy spoke on me and didn't know me. That's where the whole Jane Doe, we gonna just call him Jane and John Doe. That's where that whole thing came from when I seen that. So, and they're friends. I don't know her. I don't know anything about that sector and how, credible certain people are. And so if Kimmy's saying she's seen or heard it, because I can't believe nothing Misunderstood said. I just can't. I just can't. So if what Snoop is finna say is that on this same day, what's today? The 3rd? Okay. Because these look like the same day to me. So that's why she claiming she could have the bangs when she COVID for it from burning her hair, because she looked a little bit decent at this time, but this looked like it's at nighttime in this picture. Like she's outside at nighttime. So did she spiff up after sobering up after the encounter or what? Snoop, you're going to have to pop up and explain this because I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding this. Is she lying on him? I doubt it. I don't. It's who lying on who? To me, it's seeming like he smashed. And I don't know. Because I don't know what she was going to say about it. So, where you at, Snoop? Quiet. Girl, I don't know. I'm not whoever. I understand people got a problem with Misunderstood, but the person above the comment I just posted, we don't get on kids over here. So you're gonna have to change your name or just not type in my chat, because I don't do the talking and stuff about kids. especially with special needs. We're not going to do that over here. And I know, people like to take shots, but that one I can't let ride over here. So we're going to go ahead and take that comment down. I don't want to block you or put you in timeout. So don't post with that name again. Just saying that, because I'm going to block you. Period. So I don't know, from these pictures, what it's looking like. Because ain't this in the same dress? Ain't that the same dress? So, and this says 9:21 p.m., July 17th, which is the same day. Yes, leave the kids out of it. Zero tolerance over here. I don't play that. You control, you can do all of that, but when it comes to the kids, you're not going to do that. I don't care who kid it is. I don't care if I don't hate the girl. And I definitely have no problem with her children. I actually feel for her kids. So we gotta do better with these names. You can get on her all you want to, but that one we gotta get that one up out of here. We're not gonna do that. Ahmad, I don't know. I only have a choice to timeout or block, but if you could take that comment just out of there, that would be nice. Yeah. Thank you, Miranda, for that. So yeah, this looks like it's from nighttime. What do you guys think? Because in that picture, in the Don Cato, when she's at his house, it seems like that was daytime. Because if it was nighttime, maybe, that's why they were able to get away with it in the park. I wish she told me the name of the park, because I would sure go look at that park's little, how it's set up. Because she said his house has a lot of trails and little parks in it. Oh, I dropped it. Let me drop it again, boo. Let me ask Snoop how she went over there. There we go. There you go. Because if it sounded like how she was explaining it seemed like he lived in one of those communities, like my house in Vegas that I lived in. And it had like trails in the back of the house that you could walk on, and it led to different dog parks and different parks and things. Hey, what's up, Snoop?
Hey, I'm back. My internet went out.
Okay. We both had issues. I'm like,
yes, girl. I'm sorry, but the way you doing it is fine. Okay, so put the first picture up.
Okay.
Look at the hair.
The one with her hair looking decent, or
no. The first picture I sent you. So that's how she went to his house. So I'm going to explain something to me. No. The other one.
That one?
The toe up looking. The real one.
Okay.
This is what we know recorded what she looked like, right? Do you see the hair? Look at the hair.
Right.
Right? Okay. Now go to the other picture.
This one. There's one before this one too, but this one.
Boom. What's the difference between that picture?
The little swoop and it's more straighter and it looked done to me.
Now, if you're allegedly smashing, you're at somebody's house in the park, they didn't let you in their house. How did you do your hair that night? And he was gone at a certain time.
Because she said they did it. And then she made a big thing about, he seen me, drive away. But she said she went back to his house. He got ready for work and then he left.
But when he left, she was supposed to be gone. Look at the time on that thing.
This one says 9:21 July.
He was home by 9 something.
He was home by 9?
He was gone.
Gone by 9.
So why are you outside his house taking pictures? I was on the phone with somebody.
This was at his house?
Yeah.
She's a stalker.
Thank you. Okay, so now we're on the thing. Now let me show you the play. She put that picture with the hair that's done on Tracy with the T's community wall, saying that was her that night. Look at the next picture I sent you. Let me show you.
Right above it, where it says one day at a time.
Look, you see the hairstyle?
This one.
Doesn't that look like the hairstyle of the other one?
It do. It look a little bit more. Let me see.
Look at the two hairstyles. You know why? Because those were on the same
She
day.
just wearing this dress.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. If what you're saying is true, there needs to be a 5150 called immediately.
Should have been.
If her friends really cared about her, because I got some videos I got up here that I need to show that I'm just like, who cares about you? Who's looking after you? Where's your family? It don't make no sense.
I'm not sure, but the lies are just out of control. Just like she didn't say that there was a whole family outside that day. So how exactly are you tooting and booting anything and kids outside playing?
Have you ever been to his house?
I can't confirm or deny nobody business.
Okay. So because how she explains it is there's like trails from his house that leads to this park.
There are that she walked across a street, and there are neighbors, and it's families, and it's a lot of Cajuns around there. So it's not none of that shit. It ain't like it's no. These are homeowners, they're families. The fuck? Like, he's a lot of things, but he's not who she's trying to point him out to be, regardless if we together or not. Like, no. This is why I said nobody ever asked him any of this. They just asked her, like, and believed it. He lied about everything else, but now she present a whole picture with a whole new hairstyle. That's supposed to be within the 2-hour frame, and you mean to tell me people really believe that was her that night? But you see,
where was she at? This looked like a garage. Is that a garage?
It looked like it, but I think that's inside of I don't know what that is. I don't know. But that looked more like, and that was from the 18th, not the 17th. So I'm
she wearing this dress day after day?
Girl, like, set it off.
You know what? You know why I could believe that? Because somebody I spoke to about her that, used to kind of talk to her, whatever the case may be, said that she goes days and days without showering.
I heard that too.
Like, she'll probably change the top and come on live, or, that's why she don't comb her hair or nothing, because she's so out of it that she just don't care for herself. And that's who I said, if he did smash her, the reason why he smashed her outside is because she was gonna funk up that mess with that thing.
After she accused him of assault and telling everybody that she smoked dope at his grandkids' party. I highly doubt that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. After she told the real, he put his hands on her. Like, I wasn't really concerned about that one.
And then she says, okay, you know how she says the whole thing with what's that guy's name? To me, it's just the same story with each.
It's and there'll be another victim in a couple of more weeks. This is how many guys, and they still ain't caught on.
Listen, I'm blaming these men too, because they are going after a person that obviously doesn't got it all, and she just freaked vagina.
The way I see what's going on behind the scenes, and the way she's targeting motherfuckers, trying to set them up and everything else, I can't say too much because this shit is bigger than YouTube. I'm just gonna say this. I don't just blame the brothers. I just wish that people.
No, I don't blame just them.
No. I'm saying this. I just wish that, and then I'm gonna leave it like this. I just really wish that people would have listened to me a long time ago, when I was trying to warn them, when I was putting my platform on the line to try to save them from being the next Real G's TV or Sayonetta or even the next Lady Snoop. People really don't get it. It doesn't affect you until it hits you. Until it's her running. You don't know about it, China. Until it's her running.
I don't know about shit. I'm not falling for none of this. I don't care.
What I'm saying is you fell victim to her lies.
Yeah.
They're trying to run your name. They're trying to smudge you. You not saying
I did. I've admitted it. I did think that she was like a damsel, and I thought that people were just picking on her. And I did know, okay, watch out for her. That's why as soon as it started to get a little sketch, I had to get out of there.
But as far as the Don Cato situation, girl, don't make that girl lie to you. This is the only thing you gotta ask him. If he love you and everything he say, call him. Why she can't call him?
She's blocked. She says she can't call him. She's blocked.
How a man love you, but you can't call him? He won't let you in his house.
That's what
I'm just saying, I gotta, you ain't stupid. Shit ain't adding up. And the way she ran that play talking about them pictures was from that day. it doesn't matter what that woman does. I wish her the best because I'm officially done with this situation. But I don't want you
It
to
be
be
seeming like I be seeming it to me. It be seeming it just don't make no sense how so many people are connected. I be like, are y'all running the play? Like, are y'all friends behind the scenes and making
I don't
this
fuck
going
with
on?
none of these
I be
people.
like, this just is too
What it
crazy.
was, I'm gonna tell you just like this. What it was I had met a really awesome guy, and he had someone in his life that didn't give a fuck about him. And for months and months and months I was around, she did not care. When she got a whiff that he was with me, that's when she wanted him back. She didn't want him because she wanted him. She wanted him because I had him. Then she got to a point where she started to claim him. For that so-called 2 years, she wouldn't tell nobody she was with the nigga. Now she wants everybody that
To know.
crossed the path. I used to fuck with Doc Hato.
First, she was using the little no Gray Wolf, Gray Wolf. She wasn't saying who.
And then all of a sudden, she starts saying, "Is dox the man, dox this picture, dox," and people think that he would still fuck with something like that. That's crazy. But and she did all of that, and in reality, she didn't claim him until after it was over. She didn't give a fuck
Did he
about
get a restraining order on her?
It is. I can't say anything about anything. What he does
I
is what he does. What I do, what I do. I could just say it's beyond YouTube at this moment.
Right, because I
So,
see that what you have on her, and I see one was dismissed and all that type of stuff. I'm like, and she's showing the paperwork. Look at all this, and
oh
she's
no, I
saying you're
moved.
not showing up to
That's
court.
because I moved courts. I moved closer.
Oh, that's because I was like, why do you
Which
have
makes
another case?
she
Because
wouldn't.
I do see from one court to the next court.
Yeah, because
So
I'm
they
coming.
told you how to take it to another one.
I'm going to her.
Okay.
That's what they got gas and cars for. I'll be going to her. But yeah, it's not YouTube at this moment. And if anything, any kind of misconceptions that she may have came up with, girl, you got to question the ties. She running too many plays every single day where you'll be out here reporting fake news looking like Tracy. Thank you so much, Miss Lady. I'm going to let you go. All right.
Bye-bye. Thanks for clearing that up. So y'all see what's going on. There's two sides to every story. Now we got a third person here. We see all she's saying. And I mean, just going like this, showing me a text conversation like that, that's not showing. That's the only information she has shown on Don Cato said, we've been talking for this long. Then she kind of got caught up when they were asking her about, well, you said you've been talking to him for 2 years. Oh, no, but he cleared it up and said 18 months. She says she don't hop from one ping to the next. So that's why she clicked. Somebody asked her about her host tendencies, and she said, well, yeah, she would consider herself a HO, but not really, because she doesn't smash two dudes at the same time. But her meaning of that is like, okay, literally two dudes at the same time. If she put like a couple hours in between, then it's not two dudes at the same time. Yes, Jeanette. Thanks, Lady Snoop, for clearing that up. Okay. So, and I don't know why I didn't think of that. I did forget that she was Muslim because I did hear that. But that's good that she ain't dibbled and dabbled. And I understand, at this point, I don't know what to believe, because now I got two sides of the story, and I'm like, where Don Cato at? Because it seems like he gets very irritated when Misunderstood says they're in a relationship or they're anything like that. He keeps saying, like, we ain't like that. And if he knows, all he got to say to you is, I love you, I want to be with you, I'm not talking to Stoop. Does that really mean that he's not doing it? She out here looking real stupid. I'm confused too. Crazy. I'm confused too. It just looked like too many plays, too much is going on. I'm a fact seeker, and I'm gonna call it out when I see something just ain't right. To me, it seemed like everybody just in here running plays all over the place. So it's like, if this is true, because this if this is from the same day, This would be some real stalker BS. If this man ain't home. So you remember on Buddy, she says, she thought after she got her little DIC that she thought she was going to be unblocked. And when she wasn't unblocked, and she wasn't unblocked for that 8 to 9 days, that's when she chose to get on the plane and go see Envy. So could it be possible that she didn't get unblocked? She was trying to call this man, and she knew he wasn't answering, so she went over to the house, and that's after she swooped her hair up and got herself looking good back again. She wasn't all doped out like she was the first time. And then since, he ain't there, she took a picture outside his house like, see, I'm at his house. What's up behind the bar?
Hey, how you doing? What's a DIC?
Add the K. Add the K. Just add the K, baby.
Why you a grown lady be censoring words and shit like that? What the hell wrong with you, man?
Hey, just, I gotta do it for the YouTube purposes. I'm like, she's cursing.
How you enjoy that Buddy Lee interview that she did with him?
Dude, I still haven't got through it. I had to pause and I could only take her voice and her nonsense because she she just be all over the place, and I'm trying to follow it, and he did amazing though.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing either. That shit was too long, but I watched at least an hour of it, and I like every time when she was capping on something, he slowed her down and said, "Bitch."
I'm how is she still talking to this man?
I know, that shit was funny. He was definitely treating her like a hoe. That shit was funny. I love it. I was cracking up.
Slapping her real quick when she was getting all out of it and saying some things that didn't make no sense. I wrote a couple of things down, a couple of timestamps I'm gonna have to go through, but they said I needed to go through it some more to catch the last ending of it. Supposedly, this is what was told to me. Damn, I didn't ask her. That Snoop was on there at the end saying she still talked to him. Didn't see it. But like I said, I didn't get through it. But she said what she said right now. Didn't say a lot, but said a little bit. And I mean, who knows? She wasn't there either. A man is going to be a man, point blank, period. So if he want a little boom boom before he goes to work, hey. And you know what? He probably wouldn't let her in her house because if she would try to take a recording and do all that just to prove whatever to Snoop, who knows? She would have probably tried to leave an eyelash somewhere. He probably got a whole other female he dealing with. You ain't about to come in here and trap me, leave a bangle, an earring, leave a pant.
You were a detective, right? You were a detective, and you're supposed to do your research, and you're not even looking at the facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed in you, yo.
No.
Hear me out. Why you think he didn't?
I'm not a detective. Why do you say that?
Yes, you are. You got whole banners with you with the magnifying glass looking at clues.
I could be burning ants. You don't know what I'm doing.
Whatever you want to say, but anyways, how the hell nobody put 2 and 2 together? He smashed her outside. Why? Because the grandbaby was inside the house. You forgot he was watching.
No, but she says that the mom came of the grandbaby.
That's his daughter. The mom is his daughter.
Right. So then why couldn't he smash her in the house still? The daughter ain't got to be in the room. I'm sure he got his own room. It's a house. Even if it was an apartment. What is it, a studio? It's one room, the kitchen and the everything's together?
I'm assuming his daughter lived with him with the granddaughter, right?
He a grown-ass man.
So what?
If this is somebody he's been... So wait. You telling me you gonna be in your 50s, 60s, whatever he is, and you at that age, in broad daylight, will go and smash somebody in a dirt patch for what? And you got your whole house. You grown. You should be able to do whatever you want in your house.
I mean, you gotta take into consideration a couple of things. First of all, she's a crackhead. Who want to give a crackhead?
But he loves her. She said he loves her. He loves her.
You called out. You said you called out yourself. That ain't love. What are you talking about?
No, but I know that she's an idiot, and I don't even think she really believes that. I don't think she believes that.
I like that thumbnail, man. Who does it? You getting good at them thumbnails? You petty as I thought I was petty. You petty as a motherfucker. God damn. Yeah. You ain't. Only thing with the dog, you should have made the dog Layla. That shit would have been hilarious.
Fuck no, fuck you. That's her actual dog.
Oh, for real?
That's her actual. That's Snickers.
I thought she had a cat that she was allergic to. So she got a dog and a cat?
She got a couple of animals. This right here is actually her dog. This is Snickers. That's why I did it. Hold on. What is it at?
Oh, wow. You super duper petty now.
You know I gotta get a little bitty. That's Snickers.
So
That's
it sounds
what
like
she-
you've been digging. It sounds like you've been really digging and doing your research. And the reason why I say that is because I heard you say that you don't believe that the children are taken away, which I could co-sign.
No,
and I
I've
agree
been
with that.
saying that because it doesn't make sense. I know a little bit more than a lot of people do know.
I know
How
because
can
you've
your
been
kids
doing your
get
research.
taken away from you? How can your kids get taken away from you if you don't have custody?
Yeah, you've been doing your research. You probably called every facility within 100 miles of her residence to see where them children are at, or if they are in the system.
I honestly believe that they're on vacation at their grandma's house. Her grandma allegedly has, not her grandma, I'm sorry. Her mother allegedly has custody of the daughter, and then Steve has allegedly custody of the son. She doesn't have custody of him. How can you get your kids taken away from you if we've been knowing how long ago that you didn't have you don't have custody of them? Then when she said, oh, they're not thinking about having a like a reconnection plan, that would be a lie.
I don't know
But
how
then
true
she's
this is.
sitting here yelling, oh, they can give me a hair test. Do you think at that door on that day with Don Cato, I don't know how she thinks hair follicle tests go, but they literally go back from that grew out of your head. So if it's in your head, if you use while that hair was in your head at any time, it's going to show that. So if she was looking like she was looking, you don't think that, go ahead.
Can you do your Googles? Because if I'm not mistaken, that type of drugs is not detected in your system for too long. Because I know cocaine
in your system. Have you ever had a hair follicle test?
No.
Look into what that is. Okay. A hair follicle test, the reason why they wouldn't just do a pee test, because that can come out of your system within a couple of days. Right. It's going to go back sometime. They not cutting at the ends. They cutting a whole patch. I had to get a hair follicle test to work at SeaWorld. SeaWorld don't play. You around kids.
Okay, so how they gonna do a hair follicle test on a nappy wig? That's not her real hair.
No. Hold up. Because I had to leave at the time. They're gonna make sure.
I'm being funny.
You're gonna have to pull up, or they will get your pubic hair wherever they can get.
Oh no, they won't. Stop lying.
I promise you, if you're bald headed, yes, they will have to take your pubic hair.
Oh hell no, they tripping.
I'm dead ass serious. Yep. 420. They can take it from anywhere.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Last time I had to take a urine test, the actual physician, like at my job, I had to take a urine test. The actual physician had to watch the urine leave my body to make sure I wasn't doing like no type of scam with the urine and shit like that. I couldn't believe.
Wait, you said they had to see it leave your body? Yeah.
Yes, I couldn't believe. I felt so uncomfortable and shit like that.
They be watching you too.
Yeah, they was looking. He was all looking at me and shit like that. I'm like, oh hell no.
Because people go to the place where you can get weed at, the dispensary, and you can buy them little bags of pee, and they'll keep it in their little area so it'll get warm, and it'll look like they peeing, but they got the little spout, so they gotta watch you pee. You gotta watch you. They ain't playing with her. If it's true, watch them come back after summer when it's school time. She be like, oh, I got my kids back. Watch. She be playing people, man. She out here really playing. And I believe this because when I first started talking to her, or she even knew me, she was talking about, oh, you know how you can make your channel pop, this and this. I'm saying it in my words, but she basically was saying you got to bring drama, to get your page, popping or whatever. And I understand that, but that's not what I wanted. So I was like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. And I believe that's what she's trying to do now between me and her, because I'm just like, homegirl, I don't even be saying your name. And then you always be like, Naomi's a liar. What is Naomi? Tell me one thing I lied about you on.
Yo, is it true? No, and I don't believe in talking bad about children. So, but is it true that her children one of her child is disabled? Is that true?
Supposedly that's what she says, not disabled. I guess has like
Disability?
a learning deficiency, like is a little slower at learning. And that's why Queen was like, well, do you think that's possibly because she was using during her pregnancy? You say you've been using all these years. Look at the ages of the children.
Right.
Her daughter ain't over 20. Her son ain't over 20.
Right.
Even if she want to use a 17-year-old age, her daughter ain't over 17.
Right.
Her son ain't over 17. So, and if she's a fiend for it like she is, I don't believe she can stop for 9 months, because that whole time she was like, oh, day 100, day. I really, in my mind, when watching her, I don't believe she was going even a week. She even said it was hard for her to go 3 days. If it's that hard and she just scratching to do it, I don't, man. It's sad at this point. It's really sad, and I believe that a lot of people. No one watch me except when I was on papers.
Yo, did you show that picture that you put in the community wall?
Do you see what it is? Do you see what it is?
I saw that
Do you
picture
see?
you put in the community.
I'm saying, can you see? Okay, look at this. Is it not on there? Damn, I'm gonna have to go to my community wall, because I ain't gonna make that mistake I did and try to go in there right now. Hold on. Let me bring it up so you guys can see what it is, because people keep trying to make up what it is in their mind when it's just showing what she admitted to. That's it. It's nothing crazy. She just got a little doped out and, left her camera on.
So what made what made you decide to turn up on her today? Because I thought you was done with her.
Because it was either it was the day before yesterday. I was being sent, a whole bunch of little snapshots of whatever little live she just did, and she brought up me and I was gonna say something so mean. Me and I'll be nice. Me and Michael. She brought our names up, and I was just like, "Homegirl, like nobody's even thinking or talking about you, and you constantly want to keep bringing me up and saying I'm lying, but I still haven't heard what I'm lying about. I still have not heard that."
Hey, yo, Michael and Travaria, I'm listening in the bushes. Hit the link, man. Let's talk about it.
Oh, God, please.
Hey, yo, Mike, I'm interested in your perspective, bro. Now that things are starting to make sense now, I definitely, feel like you need to speak on this particular topic, bro. Hit the link.
So do you see what it is now? Look, it actually makes it even better. You see the background? The bear, her.
All I see is a blurred out picture.
I ain't gonna show you the whole thing. I ain't gonna have this hoe telling me, oh, she put out sex porn on me. I would have to look into that and see like what I could actually get in trouble for if I just say fuck it and put it out there, because this is not something that like, I guess I've heard she sent like pictures to like S3X and multiple other people, and they've put it out there. This is not something that's already out there.
So Naomi, what did we tally up yesterday as far as how much men she had sex with physically and virtually? What the number come up to yesterday?
You nasty. Hey, when she got on that Buddy's channel, she said they trying to say 14. I ain't been with 14. But then when he said we got I think it was 14. 14 or 15 we got it to. And she was like, well, he said, well, do you consider having phone sex? And then she was like, and then he's like, okay, so then if we consider all the people you've had phone sex with and, people in real life, can we say we over 30? Can you say we over this, we over whatever? I just started busting up. She couldn't even really say nothing. She's nasty. She don't care. Her body and her everything is for everybody. Like not even on I'm getting paid for it. She's like, not the llama. That's my little llama. He know he a llama. He said the llama was cute too. Michael, don't lie.
Is he in the chat?
No, because the little thing I put together and he was the little llama. The llama named Michael. Do you know the llama named Michael?
Yes.
Yeah, so I put him in the little...
I saw you give me credit. I heard you give me credit earlier about what I said about her being a sex addict and shit like that. What you think is worse? Her being a sex addict? What's worse, being a sex addict and having sex with multiple strangers every other week, or being a drug addict? What's worse?
You know why I'm going to say it's dangerous how she's doing the sex. She's not caring about... She said she never even thought about using protections with Don Cato. Never even thought about it.
No.
That's dangerous.
Remember, she said that he's been fixed. He's been.
Oh God, yeah, that makes him.
Yeah, so that means she can't get no STDs because he got his.
No. She said that means she can't get pregnant. When he said, so does that mean like no STDs or anything like that? She doesn't know what to say. She's so juvenile in the mind.
Right now, Naomi.
No, I know, but she's so juvenile in the mind. I be wondering if she's being serious or she really just playing us like she don't hear what she's saying. Because after that, then she says she need to wash the bear. Huh?
Is she trolling us? I was listening to somebody on another platform earlier today, and she said that meth understood is she said she's the most prettiest meth addict she ever seen. So basically, this is what she was saying, right? Most people that do crystal meth, as long as she did, they have all their teeth is gone, their skin is coarse, and they have all these marks on it, blemishes on their face and everything like that. So
all over their
she was
body.
She was arguing and saying, how can she be a meth head and look, so good? That what the lady said earlier today. What say you? What you think about that particular?
I asked her that. I didn't believe. I was like, what? Because if you go and look at pictures of meth addicts, I mean, dude, they look like zombies. It said that they pick themselves. I don't know if they're itching or if they feel like stuff is on them or whatever, but they pick themselves to dang near death. Like, I didn't believe that she's done it all those years. Yeah, she's missing the teeth. But if you see the man that, she went on the little date with, Aaron, and I didn't know this about Aaron either. When she sent him over to me to try to spy, and be in the backyard and talk with us and stuff like that, he was looking healthy, was working at his job and everything. But then when I seen him after and found out that he was using as well, I'm like, oh, that's why they was linking up. But you could see how he got real skinny and so I was like, was he clean at the time? And then really what? Like, because you can really, really see it. So I'm like, what is she doing differently? Is it the way that they're using it or what? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. So, it just doesn't come out in her face or something. I don't know. Or in her skin.
I mean, she shows a lot of skin, and none of her body looks like, from what we can see from the arms and the shoulders and everything like that. It don't seem like she has any marks or whatever like that visibly on her body. So I don't know.
Right. That's why I'm like a little bit confused. And then what do you think about why she says she combs her hair forward now?
Buddy Lee pointed out that she have a bald spot in her head.
Yeah. Because she said you need to stop. If you said this puts you in such a psychosis, you didn't even realize you were on fire until after the fact because you're trying to. She says she did not want to drop the bowl and lose the ball. That's how much she didn't care about her being on fire. She says she should have went to the hospital, but instead she hopped on live. That's crazy. It's crazy. That's just crazy to me. I don't understand it. And she says she got all this money, right? There's a video of her. I wanted to show you this meth addict first before I show you this video of her.
Why do you think she got emotional? Why do you think she got emotional when Buddy Lee showed her how she was acting when she was in Atlanta? How when Tracy mentioned about the whole did she sleep with Don Cato last week and how she drank the water and was embarrassed. Why do you think she's got kind of quiet on that part?
I think it's all a play, and she's trying to act like she's playing this because if your kids was really in CPS, this is how addicted she is to the internet. If you know your kids are in CPS and supposedly ZX is calling on everything you're on, who cares if Buddy Lee say, don't send my stuff to CPS? If somebody really want to do it, they gonna send it. So
yeah, Buddy Lee was just trolling right there. But
no, I know, but I'm saying, why would you even put yourself in the background? You know, first of all, you're going to see another man, bad decision. You're in the background. Girl, come on now. She don't got nobody in CPS. She's trying to act like she's gonna cry because when he was like, don't even act like you're gonna cry. I'm not. She snapped out of it. He had to slap her again to make her hop out of it. And then she realized, oh, I sound stupid. So this girl right here, look at her face. Look at how she looks. You know what I mean? Like, to me, misunderstood to do it for that long. I don't know if it's because she has all this money, but then my thing is that she has all this money. How come? This is what I don't understand. If her daughter was writing in this chat or if it was her. And this is a video of Misunderstood that she stupidly posted. I don't know why. So don't get angry or doxing her. No, she does this crap to herself. And she's, I guess, at
What video?
I'm about to pop it up. Calm down.
Hurry up. Now.
Shut up. Uh-oh. Oops. Now you done made me click out of it. Stop talking. There we go. So she's at this Walgreens right here. And you know I'd be fucking up, so don't be telling me no hurry up, nigga. All right, so she's at this Walgreens. Can you see it? It just pop up. Boom. Right? And I don't know if this is her daughter writing it, but it says, someone accused my mom of using fake money at Walgreens and called the police on my dad for trying to explain. Yeah, Steve is here. The manager said the machine to check the money was broken. I don't know what that means. They told her she had to show them her ID for more than five. I think my mom did that already. I don't know what they're talking about. But basically, I don't know if this is her daughter writing to someone else talking about the situation, because this is her explaining, you know, she was trying to do some transaction and they were saying she's using counterfeit money at this Walgreens. How do I, can I make it faster? So this what I heard with the police. I'm guessing this is Steve. I don't know if this is her daughter taping or someone taping, because at the beginning it says my mom. Someone accused my mom of using fake money. Let me see if I can make it smaller. That way I can make it. It's very low. She was trying to get 300 more. She just got it from the bank, supposedly. They're telling her they can't take her cash. So, is that her daughter writing it? So, everybody's believing that she has all this money. But supposedly, allegedly, Steve has a power of attorney over her and all of her assets and whatever. So when we're seeing all this, it's like, what do we believe? There's so many different stories. Who, what, when, where. So many different lines. So I believe that she's playing everybody at the end of the day. Yes, she uses her drugs. I think she should stop saying that she's sobriety sector and just say, follow me on my journey. Just stop saying sobriety, because it's looking real bad for people that would really try to get clean. Because that's not.
Let me ask you a question, yo. Why do you think she has so many enablers? Because you were once an enabler and you finally, realized.
I don't think I was ever an enabler. I don't think I was ever an enabler. No.
Yes, you were.
How?
You're in denial. You're in denial. All right.
No, I'm not, because I never.
Okay, let me. You just asked me. You
asked me. Was a liar.
Asked me to tell you how, and I'm trying to tell you how.
Tell me how.
Okay, because you knew that she was on drugs, and you know about all the allegations.
I didn't.
Oh man,
I did not know she was. And when I first met her, I didn't know she was on drugs. I met her through Queen's Throne was talking about her. Preach had popped up over there, and that's when I first had known who she was. And all these people was just yelling at her, and I was like, why is everybody being so mean to her? She told me she was trying to get sober, and all these people was lying on her. When I found out she was not really getting sober, and this is after, I'm like, well, let's throw a party for your 100th day. A couple days later, I talked to her. She's real messed up, and I was like, you are not sober. We got to talking. I was like, are you going to tell your subscribers? And she started laughing. She like, what they don't know, like, they don't need to know. I don't ever believe she was in a online program, whatever she was saying, because she was like, oh, it's easy to fool them and this and this and that. That's when I stopped messing with her. I never enabled her to do anything. So that's being wrong. So go on ahead with whatever you talking about. I never, once I found out she was using drugs, playing people, I was like, you not, if she were, my problem is not she's using drugs. If she's lying to people saying she's getting sober and she didn't want to tell everybody, like, I did relapse or whatever. She was playing people and playing in their face. She keeps saying, how was I playing in people's face? That's how you were playing in people's face. You got them thinking you're sober and you're over here using. I'm not being no part of that. Not I.
Let me ask you a question objectively. Listen, I'm going to be objective with this next question I'm going to ask you. So check this out. Okay. You found out that she was lying and that she was still using drugs, and that's why you separate yourself from her. Why not be that friend to try to help her? She was still using drugs
because she wasn't being honest. It's not my business if she wouldn't use drugs. If she was like, yeah, hey, I messed up, that's not my business. If I'm trying to be a friend, I'll be a friend to you and be like, okay, well, let's try it again. Let's whatever, try to get in this. I'll try to look and help you. But if you're going to be lying to me, and I see you think it's funny to play in people you've known way longer than mine's face, who knows what more can go wrong with between me and you? And I don't play that. And I'm not about to sit here and keep smiling. We go over it on the internet and all that. I don't play that.
So in other words, she let you down. She lied on you. She disappointed you, and that's why it's over, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can respect that.
Yeah,
I can respect that. One thing I don't tolerate.
Everybody was telling me, so I didn't need to wait a second or third time. Everybody was telling me. I was like, let me, I got to make my decision.
But you are like that though, because you said the same thing about me. Because people told you not to, support me or whatever.
Don't talk to him. He's an opportunist. He gonna fuck you over. He gonna this. All right, let him fuck me over. I'll be good off him too. I'm not gonna go off what other people tell me about you, because I'm not them and I don't know your relationship with them.
So was it true? Was it true what those people said about me? Was any of that stuff true?
No, so far I don't feel that that's true. I feel that we've had conversations on the outside of this, and we've came to an understanding on things. Like, no, I don't feel that that's true at this point. I haven't had that same, interaction with you that they have had. If I've ever had an issue, I'd be like, hey, whatever. And you're the same way. So I just think sometimes people can't handle the truth.
Right. Listen,
This is the truth. And I mean,
I'm Chucky. I'm your friend to the end. Never forget that.
your friends to the end. I thought you have no friends, though. Friends to none, right?
Oh, you pay attention to Behind the Bar, don't you?
That's what you just said.
You a fan of Behind the Bar, Naomi?
I like it. I'm gonna surprise you. My mom messed up. Hold on.
I'm listening. Uh-oh. She said something about her bottle. I'm nervous. Hey, no.
Look what she brought me. She said, I didn't mess it up. She was like, no, that was something else.
Oh, wow.
I was like, what? You told me that you messed it up. And yeah.
Can I get a picture with it? What's up? What's going on, man?
No, you can't now that I found it. Oh, my foot. Now that I found out, I was like, where'd you find out? She was like, it was in my car. I was like, I think in your car.
Oh, wow. Your mom was wearing it because it's such a cool
She was
shirt.
wearing it. She don't even know who you are. What? No, I showed her your that reggae video you did. Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What'd she say about it?
I want to know. No, she just likes that type of music. That's why I showed her. I want to know what was the relationship. Now that you know how me and her, had our interaction, what was it between you? You were trying to help her out and get her story out there, or you believed her? How did you?
Yeah, I thought she was kind of similar to your situation. Like, I thought she was someone who was really taking sobriety seriously, and I really thought she was trying to get help. So, I was watching her online for a couple of weeks, and I reached out to her for an interview, and she granted me the interview, and I didn't like, at the time, I didn't like what Sonetta and 10 Toes Down was doing it. To me, at the time, I thought that they were, in a sense, taking advantage of her, and, I was one of those people that was thinking that, she was a victim. So
Right.
I went and I wanted her to tell her story on Behind the Bar. And at the time, it was genuine when I interviewed her, as far as trying to understand what she's going through and maybe get help for her, as far as if anybody listening right now could find this lady help, blah blah blah.
Right.
But then, just like you, as the weeks go by, you watch what's going on, and you see her on her live, relapsing after relapse after relapse, and shit like that. And when I found out that she lied on the Uncle Shook guy and everything like that, that was another big turnoff.
That was so messy.
A female lying.
Do you know she lied and told people? And I'm in California. She said there was an Amber Alert out on Suge for stealing her kid.
Oh wow.
I'm like, what? Like, what? Why are you going this far? And that's why I don't know if I believe everything she's saying about Don Cato, because she'll go, when she likes a dude, when she wants their attention, she'll go to any lengths. Look how she's talking so much crap about this Don Cato dude. And I bet you if he called her up right now and was like, come over, I want to be with you, bring all your stuff over here, I want to be with you, she'll be right at his house. But she want to call him Don Cheeto and all of this, talk about this man. But no, she will just bend it right over for him at any time, any place, anywhere. That it's scary, and these men need to stop messing with her. If she will go so far as to say that you molested her child.
So Naomi, you keep on saying that she's in Naomi, you keep on mentioning that she's in the industry. What industry do you?
No, she says she used to dance. She used to be a stripper. That's where she supposedly met Steve at. That's how they clicked up, and she ended up getting Prego. We know she don't use a Yondom, so that's obviously how Little Man came into picture. Because he's married, had his own little life. But doctors, the doctors go up in the strip club. And he's supposed to have been helping her for years, but she hasn't been able to kick it. And I'd be wondering, is that where it started for her?
So the rumor was always that she was a patient of his, that he ended up, getting pregnant. But you're telling me that he was a client of hers at the strip club, yes?
Allegedly, from my understanding, from conversations
Mm,
we've had, that's what I got out of it. And there, I was trying to find it so hard. I found every other page, but I cannot find the specific page that I found of her. And it looks like they are in a strip club because what she has on, it kind of looks like a little strip clubberish. And she's like holding on to him. And I don't know if he had a drink or something like that, but it's a picture of them two together. So it's like, I don't know. I found all these little things, but it's just like, I don't want to really put her children out on the internet like she does, especially talking about her in the situation. Because I know her kids may see this, especially her daughter that probably has already seen the things that are going on with her. And honestly, it's real sad. And I really feel for her kids at the end of the day because she just treat them like chopped liver. She don't care. She worried about, like she said, she don't care if she wants that comfort, she's gonna go find it anywhere. She doesn't care, what she has to give up, even that means her children. So at this point, do I think she should get her kids back if they're even gone? No, I don't think she should be able to be around them kids until she really wants to get herself together. Because at this point, she's a danger to these kids because how addicted she is to the internet and putting everything out there. Everything out there. It's like you don't gotta tell. If she didn't tell everybody she was out there with envy, nobody would have known that. She wanted us to know, and then she
right,
go back. I didn't want
right.
anybody to know. And as far as last night when we were talking on Queens, and Willie was saying that no, it wasn't envy. She blatantly says he got mad at her, and I can find where it is in there. He got mad at her, and that's why they were fighting, and he was getting very aggressive with her because he wanted her to put her on Kimmy's platform and Tracy's. He kept saying, call her, call her, call her, call her. And when she didn't, he texted Tracy from her phone. She said, they were having a bad time together, because he was doing all that drinking. And after they got to understand, what else she said? So this makes it set in stone. She was going out there to try to be with this man because she said, even before she went out there, them doing this show was already like a no, whatever, a no go. She was just going out there to get to know him. So as far as her saying there was no relationship, she's even saying like if it hadn't went the way it went and he was like having like little arguments and stuff with her and they were fighting, that she would have slept with him. She can't say she wouldn't have slept with him or she wouldn't have. And that's just nasty. You just sleep with anybody. Anybody you meet that give you some uh a little bit of conversation. That's all Tommy did was talk to her for a couple of days and she was
Respectfully, Naomi, you were
ready to
you
do
were also in the
anything.
dancing. You were also in the dancing industry. That's not normal for you. Watching other girls just go around and sleeping with this guy and that guy all the time. That's not normal industry behavior in the strip club.
I mean, depending on who you deal, I mean, there are some legitimate hoes in the strip club, and those are the people I didn't get along with. If you've heard stories, so
Yeah.
no, I don't agree with girls having sex in the strip club or taking guys outside of the club because that does mess with girls' money. That's not on that type tip. Yeah, do I know girls that do it and didn't care? Yeah, I do know girls like that, but that's not even what she's on. She's not going out there to get some racks. She's just giving the poom to anybody.
So you're telling me that if she was making money, it'll be different, right?
Hey, that's not my business. That will be her hustle. I don't the way that I came up, I look at sex differently. I don't know how she looks at it. She says that she has trauma in her life, so I don't really know what her real story is. I don't know. And then she says because of the drugs it makes, she says she has a very strong appetite. So do I know people that do it? Yes. I have women girls that's all they do and that's how they live and they live in lavishly. I mean, Could I have done that? Yeah, but that's just not the route that I would take. I'm not a sexual person like that anyway, so nah. I can't just. She can get intimate with anybody that gives her attention. That's her.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that, the girls that work in the strip club that used to sell their body was bad for business for people like you. Used to walk inside the back room and slap the dick out right out their mouth and tell them that she had to
You
stop doing
you
that shit.
making extras on it. I have snatched girls out of their boots. You made it sound like I'm like,
Hey
oh,
yo,
I'm gonna
you should
remember
go in
people.
there. You should go in there, karate chop dicks out women's mouths. You ain't shit, yo. Ain't that a
Nah,
bitch?
nah.
How you gonna go inside the room and kick the dick out?
No, I just
Yo,
want
that's
to get caught because I'm gonna be
crazy.
like, and then you know what would irritate me? At least if you gonna do it, do it some like real good money. Like they will do it for machine money, and I'm like, so you only doing that for what? $17, $15 and 70 cents?
Whoa, what?
Because at some clubs in Cali, you would have to put for just a dance for a song, like not even a VIP. It's $20 a song, but you would have to, so the club could take their cut. You have to put it in a machine and get your money at the end of the night.
Wow.
But they're taking their cut. So I'm like, you back here doing what? Get
Right.
out of here. Like, nah. You didn't even take them to VIP. Would have been harder for somebody to catch you. Like,
Mm.
bye. Bye.
So,
Bye.
so a real and just educate the people. Not saying you. This has.
Educate the people. Thanks for
Listen,
always
here,
wanting to interview me, okay?
let me finish my sentence, man. God damn.
No, you always turn it on me.
So
What's your
a
sentence?
real a real bitch that's about her money, and she wants to entertain a guy for a day. What should be the minimum bag for a situation like
No,
that?
no,
Mind
no,
you,
no. I already told you about getting up in my pockets now.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about
No, I
in
don't
that
know.
industry.
To each
Well,
girl is their own.
no, I'm asking you a question. Not listening to
I
my
don't
question.
know. I don't know.
I said, what's the minimum a female should require to entertain a
I
guy
don't
for a
know. I
day?
do not know. I don't know that.
Full of shit.
I don't know that. I hear all different types of stuff, I don't know. A whole day? Ooh, wow. It's a lot of entertaining. I don't know about that. I ain't
What they
never been
call
in a
that? There's a
ride
word
like
for
that.
that. What is that? Escort or what is it called?
For what?
For a man to rent a
See,
female for the
people
day.
get things like confused. What's your understanding of an escort?
I just told
Not a
you.
prostitute, a escort.
I just told you. You didn't hear what I
Is
said?
what? Just to entertain, or to do sexual things, or would you consider that someone that's just going out on dates with people? Like, say they're going to a basketball game, and it's a big time person, but they don't really have a girl like that, and they want to hire you to go out with them and be on their arm. Or that is that what you're saying, or you're saying like sexual encounter?
This to keep the person's company for say a 12-hour period. Basically, like how you rent a car, you can rent a female for the
Nah,
day.
see, I don't know, but I've never had to do that, so I don't know.
You full of shit that you don't know what I'm talking about, though. All right.
I do know what you're talking about, but I've never done that. I don't know. I've never
I
been
didn't
with
say
nobody
you
for 12 hours.
bonehead. I didn't say you bonehead. I'm talking about the
So
women
I
that
don't
you be
fucking know,
around.
nigga. I don't
You
know. I
go.
don't know what they charge.
So you're not really a part of that industry. You come out, you've been flew out to this state and that state and this, that, and the third, and how you got $5,000 bags and shit like that, but you can't answer a simple question
Because I've never done that. How can I answer something I've never done? I
because
don't
you've been
know.
around the industry. You should know what's
I
going
mean, but
on
there's
in
so many different
the
ranges. I got a homegirl.
industry.
She's not doing nothing for less than 20 racks. And I mean, that's even flying out. And she's going to make sure that you got her bills paid, all
All
that
right,
before
then now
she
we're
goes.
talking. Now we're talking.
So I don't know. Some people are different. There can be
Right
someone
now,
like misunderstood that will go for free. I don't know. You asking me a question. I don't
okay.
know that. Hey,
You answered my
James.
question just now. You actually answered the question just now.
Yeah, but then there's people that you got to do a lot way more than that. You know, I ain't gonna put nobody on blast, but you know, I got people that are like literally set and be like, why don't you come, you know, with us? Nah, I'm cool. You gotta do too much for all that. I'm cool. I can't be tied up in all of that. So anyway, get back on misunderstood because you always gotta make this about me.
I'm coming down now because you're trying to get annoyed with me. I'm gonna
Bye.
holler at you, bro.
Bye.
Phone ahead. Bye.
Shit. Always gotta make it about me and my ventures. I don't know. I can't answer a question that I don't know about. Dang it. Anyway, y'all. I just don't know what to say about this girl. I just feel like all these men should beware. If you already know about the situation you getting into once you get into it, and you know to keep your eyes open, your T's crossed, and your I's dotted, make sure you know what's going on because she is a scary person to be around or with because she will get very nasty and conniving and will say any and everything to get at you if you do not want to stay in her bedroom and sleep with her and be with her and do what she got to say. You see, she's showing up at this man's house unannounced. He has her blocked. I'm going looking some more stuff because I think even got some some restraining orders. Why you still messing with this man? And if it's true that he does have a restraining order on her, it would be him violating said restraining order if he did in fact sleep with her. Guess we just gotta wait and see if this video she took of their encounter in the dirt patch. But hey, I mean, there's so much more to say. We just gotta do a continuance. We at an hour now. I'm peace out. And yes, you are a piece of shit. Behind the bar. Love you though, bro. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. About to go take a nap. Bye-bye. Actually, I'm about to go get on YouTube, you know, and fall asleep. Bye, y'all. Talk to y'all mañana. Maybe. Because I got a lot more to talk about. I'm done with her right now. Bye-bye.